Whiteboard, markers. Lesson 1, speed. Now, I tell this to everybody all the time, and nobody understands what I'm trying to say. I'm going to try and articulate it. Speed is extremely important in business. Everything that needs to be done must be done fast. That doesn't mean it has to be done cheap or shit. It means it has to be done quickly. People seem to conflate the two. That if you do something quickly, it must be terrible. That's not the case. When you're a professional fighter, you learn to punch. Your instructor says faster, faster, faster. You learn to punch faster. You don't degrade your punch. You don't start punching like an idiot. You keep the same quality of punch, but you do it quicker. Now,
You see, that's important in businesses, is looking at the speed. How fast are they able to produce the thing that they're making, right? Or the service that they're providing. That's how you level up your skill. You have to understand, how fast can I do this? How long have I been doing this for, right? Look at Warren Buffett with the Taiwan Semiconductor. Why is he investing in that? Because they're good at what they do. It's expensive. Most companies don't want to have that burden, so they hire the company that's been around long enough with experience. Now you have to learn from that, all right? If you lost money in the crypto crash and you lost money investing, how are you leveling up your skill set? You need to learn to be fast. You need to have a process. What value you're providing, or what product are you selling, or what product are you making, and how can you get it done quickly? It's important to be fast.
Nobody in the world, the modern world especially, and I'm going to say this, a caveat that I've learned across my career as well, especially if you're dealing with creative people in any kind of regard, they don't understand speed. Numbers people kind of understand speed. Creative people don't understand speed. And this is they have a strength and a weakness there. With creative people have something I don't have. They're very creative and they can see things I can't see, but it takes time. I'm the complete opposite. I want everything done straight away now. But speed is super important for a business, and I'm going to tell you why. So whatever you're thinking of doing, whatever the business you're thinking of running.
So creativity is good when you're trying to innovate, all right? But that, like Andrew Tate says, and he has a very important point, is that it takes a lot of time to be creative. So in the meantime, while you're being creative, while you're testing out new ideas, because they should take you a while to test out new ideas, you should have a plan and you should strategize, right? You should be focusing on getting faster. At first, you're going to make a lot of mistakes. You're going to trip yourself up over, but as you overcome those challenges, you're going to become better. And that makes you valuable.
You need to do things quickly. If an airplane, everyone knows how planes work, is flying through the sky, arrow, beautiful demonstration for you there, a beautiful fucking diagram. Even if its engines fail, it will continue to fly. If the engines fail, it will not fall out of the sky and instantly crash to the ground. It will continue to fly. Do you know why? Because it has forward momentum. It's going forward, and that means the wings are creating lift, air is going underneath the plane. As long as the plane goes forward, it will not fall and fail. And a business is exactly the same. The key with business is to make sure you're always moving forward, always producing content, and always doing everything you can as quickly as possible while maintaining the quality. Do not conflate quality with speed. You can do the same. If you have an idea right now and you have someone you're working with, let's say you need a new website. You tell the company it's going to take 2 weeks. No, it's not going to take 2 weeks. It's going to take 3 days. We're going to find someone else. We can't do it in 3 days. I'll find someone who can. You can build a good website in 3 days. People have unrealistic, stupid time frames. Everyone thinks things take forever. Things don't take forever. Things can be done quickly. I know, because I've done it. I've pushed people or done it myself and seen what's going to be done.
And that's why it's important to not be lazy or turn down. Like I said, if you've lost money during the crypto crash, if you lost money investing, all right, you are down, but you are not out. So how do you overcome this? Is by constantly improving at something, all right? Having that forward momentum that he's talking about. The same way the airplane has the forward momentum. What's keeping it from falling down? It's all the things that it's got attached to it. And that's the same as your knowledge, right? When you're putting forward momentum and you're learning all these lessons, you have to start learning and applying the knowledge to all the failures that you're seeking. Sometimes during business, you're going to have you're going to fail, and then you're going to be able to act a lot sooner because you already know how to solve that problem. You've already encountered that problem before. So now you know how to solve it faster. So having that forward momentum is very important. W. Andrew Tate.
You know what I could do in 2 weeks? Me as a man who knows nothing about web design, in 2 weeks I could learn web design and build a website. And I know nothing. So how the fuck can you, the guy who knows websites, take 2 weeks to build a fucking website? It's garbage. Everyone is slow. And being slow is deadly to a company for 2 reasons. One, the faster you get things online, the faster you start making money. Now, if you make money today because you were in a rush, let's say you quickly push and you get it online today and you make money. That's one universe. And another universe where it takes a week and you get it online. That week of making money is gone. That money is lost. The longer it takes to get something online, the less money you're going to make as a whole. If I start a company today to the end of my life and start a company next month to the end of my life, the one I start today has been running longer. It's going to generate more money. The quicker things are done, the quicker money is made. It's as simple as that. That's starting a company. Even if a company is already online, speed is super important once again. I'll give you an example. Let's say, I don't know, producing an advert. The faster you produce an advert, the faster it's out, the faster you get results. If you do it quick enough, you might be able to produce 2 adverts in the time that other people take to produce 1. Now you have double the advertising that other people have. Speed. You have to attack and you have to move quickly. When I talk to people, people say to me all the time, I have a business idea. I'll say, okay, cool. A week later, I'll say, how's your business? They'll go, what business? You have an idea and it's been a week. Where's your fucking company? Where's your business? It's been a week, you ain't done shit. People are lazy, people are slow, people are complacent, including you. Everything must happen instantly, quickly, fast, speed, attack. Hitler conquered Europe with blitzkrieg. You need to go quickly. I cannot emphasize this enough. Lesson 1, speed is important. Nothing can be slow. I'll tell you another.
I like that. I like that. Do you guys agree with Andrew Tate or do you guys disagree with Andrew Tate? 1, if you agree with him. 2, if you disagree with him. All right. Speed is so important in business, all right, and in life. As long as, like he says, you're moving in a forward momentum. It's so important to have that, to figure those things out.
Story about this lesson. I used to run a company, so you're going to find out about a whole bunch of companies I ran and I've run in my time during this presentation. So my work history is long and varied, but I'll give it to you a very short version. There was a job selling television advertising that required a degree in marketing to sell TV advertising packages. It was cold calling. This is a long time ago. I was 13 years ago. Before email was a thing. You'd get on the phone, you'd call people up, marketing manager, hi, my name's Andrew Tate. I'm calling from TriStar Television. I'm interested in da-da-da-da. Are you interested in putting your brand on TV? Blah, blah, blah. Old school sales, which anyone, if you've not done a sales job and if you are going to look for a job, do a sales job. Because once you learn to sell, you're going to be all right. And you're always going to be looked after by the company because you bring the money in. They're going to give you a nice car, a nice office.
So, okay, there you go, boom. He just stated one skill that you can improve on. Today is sales, all right? You need to essentially learn about a product, learn about something, and learn how to give it to somebody that actually needs it, right? You need to be able to ask them all the right questions and then negotiate that price point that's going to help you make money. How you negotiate, that's up to you. You can go look for other mentors. You can go look at scripts. There's endless amounts of knowledge out there, especially on YouTube, to teach you how to sell things better. All right? So again, I'm going to repeat myself. If you've lost money during the crypto crash, if you've lost money investing, now is the time to start saving your money, building up your skill set, all right? Learning to be fast, quick, with sales, asking the right questions, and you're going to come out on top. You're going to be all right. You're going to be all right. Because now you've seen how speed directly affects a business. You see how the smartest people in the world, smartest investors like Warren Buffett, what kind of stocks they're choosing and why they're choosing it. Most important is why they're choosing it, right? And then the future of crypto. You said, thirsty AOA. I don't know. Depends on the situation. I feel. See, that's where you fucked up right there, bro. When you said, I feel. Get that out of your vocabulary. Get that I feel out of your vocabulary. You don't need I feel when you're talking about money. You need to say the words I know or I think, not I feel. I feel ain't gonna get you anywhere in business. I know, that's gonna drive you home. Promise you.
Whatever. So anyway, I went to apply for this job. They said I needed a degree. I said, I don't need a degree. They're like, why didn't you go to university? I said, because I ain't got 4 years to waste in school. I'd rather get 4 years of experience out here working jobs. I'd rather have real experience and money in my pocket and learn the hard way than go to some school and sit around and drink alcohol and do drugs like all these other university graduates are. I'll work for free for 1 week. And if you don't think I'm good, don't give me the job. That's what I said. I worked for free for a week and they gave me the job because I'm a G. So there you go. That proves how pointless uni is. I got the job above all the graduates because I was prepared to do 1 week's free work. Well, it's better to do 1 week's free work than 4 years free work while paying money to go. The fuck is that? Waste of time.
That's a W. I never even thought about it that way. But facts. I mean, that's what Gary Vee says all the time, right? He says, work for free at first. Give value. Find a way to provide value, especially if you have no experience. Find a way. Intern them. Follow them. Ask the right questions. Don't annoy them. All right? Be smart and diligent with the questions that you're asking. How is it going to benefit you and how is it going to benefit them?
So I got this job at TriStar. I'm there. I break the company sales record in the first month. How? Because I was just on the phone. Hard work. Just calling. I would call everyone. Everyone in the office would laugh at me because we were a real small business. We were really small in terms of television advertising.
Jordan Belfort,
standards.
that's what you are.
And I would call
Jordan
the companies
Belfort
like
right now.
McDonald's, like the huge companies that we never stood a chance of getting a deal with in a million years. I'd call everyone, tenacious. I'd get the newspaper and go through it. Anyone who put an advert in, that means they had an advertising budget, means they had a marketing manager, call them. So I broke the company record. In the first month, I landed 3 40 grand deals, 120 grand I brought in, 10% turnover, 10% commission, 12 grand for me. I was 20, got 12 grand. I didn't have never had this kind of money in my fucking life. I couldn't believe it. Turns out the top salesman there, besides me, because I broke the company record for the first month. I didn't break the company record as a total, but just for the first month. The best salesman there was a guy called Dan. You're going to hear about Dan a lot because he taught me a lot about sales and business. He wanted to start his own TV company. So I'd only been there a month. Now I'm having lunch with Dan, the number 2 in the company, and he's saying, I'm going to go start my own TV company. I want to make you a managing director.
So you see how hard work, essentially, he attracted the other people that work hard as well. And what was he able to do? He was able to network. He put himself in a position of, hey, you know what? Let me challenge my abilities. Passed with flying colors, did the hard work. Now he's surrounding himself with other people that have also put in the work. Now you can have open and honest conversations because there are not a lot of people like you. So now you can make bigger moves. You could expand, right? That's where network is your net worth comes from.
I've been doing it a month. I'm 20. Now I'm going to be a managing director of this company. But I have 12 grand in the bank, so I have a bit of money to sit on. I'm like, yeah, fuck it. What's the worst that can happen? Fuck it. So I only worked for this company a month and a half before I quit and start my own TV company. I'm 20. I own 50% of a TV advertising agency. Turns out Dan is a massive cocaine addict and basically left me to run the entire company. That's why he wanted me. He wanted me to do everything and him just go out and take the money from the bank and do cocaine. So at 20, I ran the entire company. Now, for a year and a half, this company functioned. And this company functioned by selling the cheapest television advertising that ever existed. So what we would do was, let's say we would charge people 19,000 pounds, and that would include a fully produced advertisement from start to finish, and their airtime on TV, and all the legalities to get them on TV. You have to go through the advertising standards, everything. That was a complete package with like 150 adverts on TV for like 18 grand. And we're calling up
150 adverts on TV for 18 G's, bro. That's the money he actually put into that company. Now, you don't need to do that. If you're good at TikTok, if you're good at creating videos, you could even hire somebody to make a video for you for like less than $10. You got to look for them, and they got to be good, and you might have to go through a few, but you don't have to spend $18,000 to get a product in front of a TV.
Calling people on the phone, me and Dan. Eventually we hired Tristan, ended up with like 10 members of staff, cold calling the world, promising television advertising at this price. Now, how does this all link back to lesson 1? Speed. I'll tell you how. Because on an 18 or 19 grand package, we were only making 2 grand, 3 grand. We weren't making any money on it. In fact, a lot of the deals we were losing money, or breaking even. But we were just trying to build up a customer base. We were just going into meetings saying, here's our clients, and showing a list of clients. People were like, how the fuck these young guys got all these clients? They must be some kind of young marketing geniuses. That's what people thought we were, but really we were just selling it too cheap. So we had all these clients. So how did we stay alive for a year and a half before it finally blew up in our face? Speed. We were robbing Peter to pay Paul. So we were getting money in. I bought a brand new car. Dan had a brand new car. We had this big fancy office. We're paying wages, but we didn't have the money. So how do you pay to put the person on TV? Well, you get a new deal. You get a new deal. You get a new deal. So you're paying for old deals with new money. But the key was, as long as we kept the speed going, as long as we kept the speed, as long as we kept pushing forward, we were never out of business. We didn't even need to make profit. We just needed to get money. If you can just find a way to get money into the bank, you don't even need profit. We were doing 2 deals a week. In our first year, we turned over nearly £1 million. I'm 20. I've got £1 million.
I'm going to be honest. Look, listen, that kind of speed helped him in his business. But at the same time, that's the same kind of mentality, or that I'm sure that's the lesson that he learned, is that will cripple you, that will fuck you over in a long enough time period, which I'm assuming ended up happening. That's why he's not doing that anymore.
Business. But there was no profit. It was just land a new deal so we can put the old deal on TV. And eventually you get deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper into the hole. So it gets to the point where you owe shitloads of money, which is what happened.
Which is essentially what happened to what? Sam Bankman-Fried, which caused or triggered the crypto collapse of all these other major exchanges. It's that same kind of speed, right? That same kind of speed and greed, and just trying to keep all this money flowing with speed, but then you're responsible with it because you're not making profit.
Now, this business would have still lasted another 2-3 years. And this business, I learned a very valuable lesson in, which we're going to come to later. We're going to come back to this business, so pay attention. But I learned a really important lesson in this business. But this business would have lasted another 3 or 4 years, except I took a 1-month holiday to go training kickboxing in Thailand. I was still training at the minute. I wasn't a world champion by then, but I was still a professional fighter. I was training. I took a 1-month holiday. During my holiday, Dan just did shitloads of coke from the company bank account, just emptied the company bank account. No deals were landed, and it all blew up in our stupid faces. Law, fucking court cases, everyone taking us to court. I was 20. When you're young, you're scared of things. There's bailiffs at the door. We've lost our office. I was literally sitting there. I couldn't sleep. I was panicking. I didn't know what to do. Everything fucking blew up in our stupid faces. But if I could go back in time and I didn't take that 1-month holiday, and I would have kept it running for another 3 or 4 years, and if I knew then what I know now, some of the other lessons I'm going to teach you, this would have made me a millionaire at 20 years old. So, speed. If you are moving fast, you cannot fail. The name of this company was T2 Television. T2. T2 Television proves speed wins. Get the money in. Get a deal. Produce the advert. Get it out. Get someone else in. Get money. Now, speed. No, we can't wait. When's the meeting? Oh, next Wednesday. No, it's not next Wednesday. It's tomorrow. Tell them we'll go there tomorrow. They can only travel to us next Wednesday. We'll go to them tomorrow. We have to close the deal now.
So in today's world, what Andrew Tate did, you could essentially look at right now what's popping off, what's a new side hustle that's kind of trending? Social media marketing, right? Social media marketing. So that could be another skill, another value that you could learn, that you can get better in. Because when everybody's lost money through the crypto crash, when the economy is in a state of recession, right? That's the business level that we're at. Most people are going to be afraid, scared. So what are they going to do? They're going to start, there's a point where they're going to start listening. So being a content creator, being on YouTube, posting things out that provide people value, entertainment, experience, right? Showing those things, that's where the attention is going to be at. And there's a lot of money to be made there. So if you don't want to be behind the camera, maybe you should be helping the people that are behind the camera get better. And you can make a good cut of that. All right. Find out what your strengths and weaknesses are. Maybe you're good at SEO research. Maybe you're good at creating thumbnails. Maybe you're good at editing videos. Maybe you're good at editing clips. What are you good at, and how can you bring your skill set quickly with speed towards the company or person that you want to work for? All right. And emulate the person that has the skill set that you want. Look at how they got there, how long it took them to get there. So remember, in today's lesson about making money online, how to recover from this crypto crash is, again, save money because cash is king right now. All right. Get a high skill set. Get a high skill set. Earn that ability to be able to make all that money. Save it. Live minimalistically. Don't go paycheck to paycheck because that's going to fuck you over, right? 3, maybe take some of that money, diversify into some investments, diversify maybe into some crypto, right? But look at all the things that people like Warren Buffett look into when they're doing their research on companies. Why are they investing in it? That's something that you need to become better at, all right? And then what else I got? I think that's pretty much it. Those are all the things, right? And then essentially, learn how to create content, because in times of recession, people will listen. So ad revenue will increase. So what do you guys think? W or L? Do you guys disagree or do you guys agree with me? I like to talk about red pill things. I like to talk about, women holding women self-accountable, holding men self-accountable. But today's money. Today we got to become better by learning how to make money, how to take advantage of this new opportunity in the crypto crash. There's always going to be a new cycle and a new time in which we can make money, and it's here. So we got to learn to get off our asses, to stop feeling bad for ourselves, stop feeling bad for the investments that we made, stop putting ourselves in this stupid ass bubble, get out there, get better, and get faster. That's it. It's like Kanye says, right? Stronger, better, faster, longer. All right, guys. Thank you for joining me. I'm out. Peace.